Tayo na. Oke. Cek. Kedengen tuh suara aing. Cek. Kedengen tuh suara aing. Yang geus ari kedengen mah. Tah, nomor uang tah 37 31 1242. Kadele teu? Takokak. Takokak. Ganteng lek. Wih. Halo, Ade Pratama. Halo juga. Ade Pratama. Halo Bang Ade Pratama, Putra. Selamat malam Bang Ade Pratama. Boleh lah Bang, ntar nih gantian mabar kita. Nggak usah bayar Bang, subrek aja. Lagian saya juga nggak bisa kalah mulu. Nggak usah bayar Bang, subrek aja. Kalau bayar mah yang udah jago. Iya Bang, belajar aja kita. Ini lagi mabar juga nih, gantian ntar. Mata kokak nih, jago nih takokak. Takokak itu dari apa? Istilah Belanda kayaknya. Ya Bang. Seru-seruan aja kita Bang. Namanya mabar-mabaran.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Khan gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. It's an imaginative pass.
Wah, bahaya. Bareng jatuhnya.
And here's Bale.
Awas.
Interception, well timed. Azar. Roll.
Lari.
Vicious ball
Udah
here.
lari dianya.
That pass isn't the best. Roll is sporting a guilty look. It's
Kena Richard.
wonderful effort, all by himself. He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea.
Mobil-mobil santuy kita, jangan lupa subreknya.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Zanetti is there and he can get that clear. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's Bergkamp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ended up in no man's
Jago.
land. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ampun dah. Kokak nih.
Well played. That has sucked out the danger. Right
Kokak.
gets across to intercept that. And here's Bale. He gives plenty of space here. Gets his head on it.
Aduh. Nggak masuk tak kokak.
Gets rid without sophistication. Somewhat off target.
Aduh, ngelek.
Can see things others simply cannot. Rowe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again.
Wah, bahaya nih. Waduh, bahaya. Aduh. Bang tak kokak nih jago banget. Gak lolos.
But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more. Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Already back up and running after half-time. Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Rijkaard. Bergkamp. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind. Decent shot.
Offset Bang Tekokak.
Oh, terrible pass. He has found a way through.
Bahaya nih.
Hear how a lot of the attacking players aren't drawn the back anymore, and that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Hazard tries to play it through. Well read. Danger is averted.
Jual haji. Ya namanya bansos.
Well, that is not the best ball.
Contohnya haji. Trackernya.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aduh. Kok bisa?
It's a searching
Bisa
pass.
lolos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move which raises hope. Dumfries,
Bahaya.
and it's contact.
Wah, kok jadi belakang sih?
That early. Sixth sense. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter. This is a really front-footed approach. They just need to sort
Tuh,
out their end product
Haji.
and quickly.
Ya.
Too much on it, and that is an easy trade for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a
Bahaya hajinya nih.
came to nothing.
Baresi hampir aja kalah berarti.
And carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, Kante.
Should have equalised. Kante up
Ya.
Not done well.
Nggak ada.
Almost there. Striker.
Cantik itu. Janeti.
Frustrating. Passing without any end product. It's just passing time. 5 minutes remaining now. That's fabulous.
Aduh.
Oh, the ball's so loose. That's a decent clearance. Usually the time teams go into conservation. Shot! Surely!
Lama Teng.
Vital touch.
Nih, kok lama?
Very
Itu.
close.
Jangan.
Ask for much more than that.
Yang dipakai jati.
Bukan yang mami. Ih.
Oh, yang abu ya.
Abu.
Well, number two then.
Abu kan nih? Hah? Hah? Yang
Ya
oranye.
abu oren.
Ih, jelek banget. Nggak tahu warna.
Nearly, but really it's nothing. Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit
Malah
of
gunting kalau dicari.
and that's that.
1-0 saja. Ketat kali ini takpak.
Improving just
Buku udah nggak guna nih.
Ampun tabang takokak. Wih. Iya bang takokak. Mana bang Ade nih? Udah login belum? Duh, Neng, sakit ini, Neng. Merah, ih.
Nggak sakit kalau main HP baik.
Nih.
welcome to those who have us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin. Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board. Just listen to that noise. This
Aduh.
place is
Alright.
definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. He has found a way through. And they've got rid. And they're quick to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? What an impressive figure Oliver
Si
Kahn cuts.
enggak maju sih.
Yeah, they call him the type of
Ya kan?
are fairly obvious. Personalities go, we're talking big, as close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Now it's failed. Now it's failed. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement. Failed. It's wide and looking to get
Yeah.
onto this. Zanetti.
Aduh.
Will be a throw-in. Now it's failed. It's going to be another throw. Cross needs to be passes from deep, Peter. Good use of that quarterback position, aren't they? Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run
Aduh.
that beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it.
Gak
Offering
nyampe
some
tuh.
crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Quick ball in motion. Ball is buying itself.
Langkah-langkah
As
nih.
cool as you like. Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not engaging him. First goal of the game. Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No full steam ahead. And it's Bergkamp. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Zanetti
Ih,
picks it up out wide.
aduh.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half just to set the tone for what's to come. Should be right in. And it's a brilliant interception. Dumfries. Half-time. Coming along nicely so far. Just the one goal it is, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Rijkaard. And it's Bergkamp. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Inter Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's a little off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. It's low! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Quality ball. That is a great pick out. And he welcomes it in.
Cleared without complication. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dumfries. Can he get on the end of this? And that has put paid to that.
Azar.
Zanetti. Bergkamp. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Do not write them off! Back they come! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
There will be 1 minute. Inter Milan finding their passes. The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Decent game of football, that. Intense.
Nah, kenaon eta? Hai, Bang Ronaldinho. No English, Indonesia. Indonesia. Indonesia, bukan India. Indonesia, not India. Indonesian, Malaysian, Singaporean. Oh, Turkish. Your country Muhammad Salah. Yes. Muhammad Salah Turkish? No. Malam Bang Raji Escobar. Oh, Mesir. Yes, Mesir. Ayo Bang, mabar. Tuh Bang, masuk aja Bang. No bro, Kenan Yildiz. Backsoundnya iklan itu Dracin. Iklan Dracin. Ade Pratama. Siapa nih Ade Pratama? Ya, keduluannya Bang. Udah habis ini Bang. Your perfect player. Your I'm noob player, noob player. Oke Bang Ade. Wih, dan nih Bang Ade. Bang Ade Pratama mah sekuatnya ini mah sekuat. Waduh, ini mah gila Sultan ini. Habis berapa juta ini Bang? What in the Juventus? Ronaldinho. Ini mah babak belur kayaknya nih mah Bang. Dracin biasa.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening, contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Nggak tinggi Bang, rendah.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Luis Suarez.
Yang rendah Bang, grafiknya nggak tinggi.
Hazard. Nicely shaped ball.
Nggak bakal kuat.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That is good alertness.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
That's a shade optimistic.
Bang Ade nih.
Taken back almost at once.
Sultan
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bergkamp.
ngeri kali.
And this is Bale. Searching pass he's played there. Somewhat off target. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Awas.
It's a searching pass. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, what has happened?
Tinggian.
Wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly
Udah kecil belum Bang?
never short on confidence. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was
Bang udah kecil belum Bang? Waduh bahaya nih. Oke Bang.
Just like so many of his contemporaries, he's proving very good at driving forward.
Gila ini Bang Ade.
good looking ball.
Gacha habis berapa juta ini ya?
And it's Cruyff. While facing up to his
Tahu
adversary.
sendiri nggak mungkin.
He's going for
Untungnya.
and again.
Ibra.
Spectacular effort. Speculative, yes. But he's entitled. It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind. Zanetti.
Ya, salah. Dan saya habis stamina-nya ngejagain itu epic.
Baresi. Zanetti. Puck is coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti. Perfectly measured that. Roberto Carlos.
Iya Bang, Kelly ini itu bagus Bang. Tangguh. Tahu nih terus seling. Sedapatnya aja sih. Ini aja belum dapat. Biasa bang, tengahnya gitu.
Well, I suppose from a defensive
Biar apa?
Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante
Aduh.
first. Xavi. Pepe.
Ya,
Cannot be beaten that easily.
telat.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Bahaya nih.
Indonesia
Aduh.
have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Now it's Bale. Oh, just skips. It's Bale.
Waduh, bobol bang. Nggak kuat Ibrahimovicnya.
Ability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute.
Lumayan bang, Donadoni juga.
And it's revealed on a regular
Daripada
basis.
saya
Superb.
kagak dapat.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert the
Jangan
defensive
ngelek
situation
dong.
into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ampun dah.
Have taken the lead. Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least. Because
Ayo Janeti. Ampun dah Janeti nih.
that seems to be the plan.
Lumayan dah bang, dapat Donadoni. Kita mah nggak dapat.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy with
Nggak tersuling, nggak kemarin itu yang apa?
Bale.
Nggak dapat.
Neither of these two want to come
Cuman
off
ngambil
second.
pilihan itu. Si itu doang siapa? Si Janeti.
Only a short keeper there. Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Indonesia wins the corner. Their throw.
Azan.
Definitely a warning. And now they can straight out of the defence. 5 minutes played. And they can counter here. That could set him on his way. Shot, can he finish?
Ai, blok banget.
The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good. Time, excellent interception.
Hmm.
Now it's Bale. And he's searching for Bale! Should have put that one away. He's got to be about half an hour out of the 2 goal pushing.
Tuh, gila, balik. Tapi ini kayaknya nggak habis nih, siapa sih? Coba sini nih. Coba Torres.
Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough, and all they need is one big chance. And if it happens,
Kirain balik lupa. Kirain balik lupa.
and it could turn out to be quite a significant goal.
Lupa kirain balik. Kirain lupa balik. Terakhir. Iya bang, lupa kirain balik. Lupa kalau lupa. Oke bang, keren. Bang, habis berapa juta tuh bang Ade? Bang Ade berapa juta itu? Akunnya kayak gitu. Itu akunnya Sultan kayak itu jarang top up. Masuk Bang Kobar. Ini Bang Kobar bukan? Iya pengen semua itu mah Bang. Itu pengen semua lah. Kiper Dida. Gila, gila. Dan Bang itu akunnya Sultan Merutan itu. Dida kiper Milan. Ini Bang Escobar bukan ini? Lord Kevin Bang Escobar ya. Siap Bang Aklik Akbar. Habis ini nunggu giliran. Ini Bang Escobar belum sih? Bukan sih? Iya Bang, itu akunnya. Top Markotop. Itu gacha apa beli Bang? Habis ini Bang Aklik Akbar, nggak apa-apa. Nggak ada lagi. Habis Bang Escobar. Bang Ade, itu gacha apa beli? Oke Bang Aklik, jangan lupa subrek-nya, like-nya. Ya Bang Akbar, terima kasih banyak. Terima kasih Bang Akbar. Ini Escobar nih, mainannya nih.
is our man, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Oh, ini bensus semua ya bang ya?
On the stage is set for a sweep. Supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of
Siapa ini?
anticipation in the
Ya
air.
kok nge-lag ya?
Game on.
Jangan nge-lag dong.
Up and running already.
Lag.
Kimmich.
Uh,
Making good
Joshua
progress
Kimmich
on the
kencang
right-hand
banget ya.
side.
Ya, nge-lag.
Goal! Manchester United!
Gila sendolannya Bang Raji Escobar nih.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard.
Aduh. Ya, nge-lag.
That has been knocked clear. Rafinha
Kenapa
gets
yang
the
nge-lag
chance
ya?
here. It's a searching pass.
Lillah
That's Xabi
dia
Alonso.
lil
Hazard. Nicely shaped forward.
dia
Taken a good area.
ah
Could read, need it to be. Balotelli. Inter Milan are sitting plenty of form and going well. Now that's
aduh
2. Inter really can't be chasing this game too
aduh
soon. Any rash decisions now see
Ais
them losing. Hazard.
kartu
Referee
kuning.
determined a yellow card.
Salah.
He's going for goal.
Sabi ternyata bisa.
Vital touch. Xabi Alonso actually
Sabi
made
ternyata
the
bisa
most
salto
of it,
juga
to
ya.
be honest. Smartly reclaimed. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment.
Aduh.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
Aduh.
Rafinha. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Donatoni.
Nasunin.
And that's definitely not his best. Rijkaard.
Aduh.
Someone on
Eh.
target. Rafinha! That was perfect! Well, someone's needed to go wrong with Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Tries a shot!
And kept out by the Foden. That's a good save. Jorginho, I think with what he has to do to score there.
Bayangkan.
Moves short. Takes a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet.
Not this time. Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Rafinha.
Eh.
Oh, what a ball!
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Iya. Megan.
Xabi Alonso.
Megan kiper agresif.
No question, this is the only one to get to the end of things. Across the court. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Referee has had a look. And service whistle for half-time.
Very combative, competitive half. We've just seen one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs correcting at half-time because in truth there's no reason at it so far.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half.
Oh, kenapa cewek?
Things going for the second half. Inter really do need some bigger players standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ya, dekat, dekat.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? He can get that clear.
Gila.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Kok nge-lag sih?
Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot!
Quality hasn't been from the keeper. So, third corner. Jorginho plays it short. And the shot! Not very well defended.
Tanazzalul malaika.
So the fourth corner of the game.
Nge-lag. Aduh. Kok nge-lag. Internetnya apa ya? Lah, Bang Escobar nih yang ngilang. Jaringannya ya, Bang. Jaringannya apa gimana, Bang? Jaringannya ya, Bang Escobar. Ya, Bang Alik, Bang Akbar masuk. Akbar masuk, Bang Akbar. Nah, udah kemana ini? Mana Bang Escobar sih? Ya ampun, harus menang 2 kali ini, harus menang semua ini mah. Lirik sama lirik.
This is where they want to be, one away from greatness, and a win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both running fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Inter Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas. Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous. Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now. Promising position. Raul. Decent
to recover this. He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Nicely shaped ball, brilliantly cut out. Raul. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Inter Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim. Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence. That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too. Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course. Played in deep. Danger averted for now. That is as far as they're going to go. Messi. It's Park Ji-sung. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. He gets big. No mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. That has certainly made things interesting. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Knocks it into space. In possession and ready to go again. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Oh, there's a probing ball. Costa Curta. Raul. Hazard. Bale. And this is Bale. Bale! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. The half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Oh, kenapa cepet habis bala ya? Aduh, bala. Aduh, cepet habis bala.
Substitution for Inter, number 11, Bale. Coming on the field is...
So we're into the second 45. Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. That's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good ball! Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. You can run onto that. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Bergkamp. It's a searching pass.
Mari.
Koundé. De Bruyne. And here's Park Ji-sung. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yeah.
Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Torres!
Tidak.
Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Purring through the gears. He's got away with one there. I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that.
That's how they're going to make things happen.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. He's got full.
Goal! Inter! Have they done it now? Could this be the final push towards the ultimate goal? Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that. Great corner, and he did the rest. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Inter. Number 8.
Raul!
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change. Inter Milan go into the lead. Number 23. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, that was never going to make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Zanetti. Inter Milan are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see he's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks at the... And Torres! That's a sharp pass. Messi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass.
Akhirnya masuk divisi 3, guys. Kita lewati saja lah. Divisi 3. Divisi 3 pertama, guys. Guys. Mati, guys. Terima kasih.
Inter Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. We're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
And he's had a hit! Inter Milan have a free kick. What a start. Free, dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance. A dead ball situation. Bell! It's hit the upright. Costa Curta. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this is a great position. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
Zanetti, he's got full. And here's Neymar. Costa Curta with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Inter Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's got the beating of his man. Chance! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too...
He's had a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale!
in the extreme, a delicious goal. That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been
To get across it or overhit it. Perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
A mix of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Donatoni. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Xavi Alonso turns back here, probably the best option. Robertson, he has found the way through. Played in by Robertson.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Fired deep towards the back post. Bergkamp, the man with such great vision. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Yo,
Nicely
bal.
weighted ball, and it's been played through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ay, kok ke situ sih?
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Quality ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ay,
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has been fouled there. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And that has been cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. Oh, he's bustling through here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and really unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
kok seri sih? Lanjut. Gila. Temunya jawara. Gila. Hampir 3.000, 3.300. Dan 3.270. Gila, ini mah gila. Hampir 3.300.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting very soon. So we're up and running. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision, creativity, in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Roll gets over and intercepts. And they've got rid. And it's Forlan. Good take, and is he in? Now it's Bale. Played into space. Good ball over the top. And a chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. O'Shea gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now he's got space here. Adams makes the interception. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Forlan! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Seedorf finds himself offside. And this is Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha gets into some space. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Messi. Vitinha! Vitinha! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
spread. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Quality ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's on it. Can he get away? Seedorf. Some really good ball movement. Adams spots it and intercepts. Bergkamp. That's an imaginative pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Cruyff aims beyond the defence. It's fallen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's forced to go back. And this is Bale. Now it's Hazard. Bergkamp, the man with such great vision. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Roberto Carlos.
Cross needs to be good. It's out for a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. O'Shea. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Great chance! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's through, now is he in? And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale!
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Raul, and this is Bale. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Bale. Pedri. No goals as yet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through. It is a corner.
tries to clear. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bale has it in a wide position. Gets into some space. It's run loose here. And this is Raul.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Cole really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Howson. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bergkamp. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Raul. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, it's hit the post. It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Inter Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Azar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
And Van Nistelrooy! That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That'll do under the circumstances. Knocks it into space. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what? And the finish! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh,
Adams gets over and intercepts.
Detroit City surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Raul. Now it's Bale. Orezi.
Bergkamp, the man with such great vision.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Raul. Cap. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take the